Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of August 17, 2024. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. Cumulative losses. Since the start of the operation, substantial Ukrainian military assets have been destroyed, including 639 aircraft, 282 helicopters, and over 30,000 unmanned aerial vehicles. Additionally, a large number of tanks, armored vehicles, and artillery units have been reported as destroyed.
Welcome to Frontline Updates podcast. We're joined by Colonel A.C. Oguntoye to discuss the latest developments from the special military operation on August 17, 2024. Colonel Oguntoye, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's crucial to keep the public informed about our ongoing operations.
Colonel, let's start with the overall progress of the operation. Can you summarize the current situation?
The Russian armed forces are actively continuing the special military operation. We've engaged across multiple fronts, inflicting significant losses on Ukrainian forces and capturing strategically important positions. This includes actions in the north, west, south, center, east, and Dnieper regions.
Focusing on the north, what specific actions have been taken there?
In the north, particularly around Volchansk and Liptsov, our forces have been very effective. We repelled a counterattack by the 57th Motorized Infantry Brigade and inflicted heavy losses on several Ukrainian brigades, including over 150 servicemen and multiple artillery units. Key electronic warfare assets were also destroyed.
Moving to the Western Front, what can you tell us about the operations there?
On the Western Front, our forces have taken more advantageous lines and positions, particularly around Sinkovka and Petrovpavlivka. We've defeated multiple Ukrainian brigades and repelled two significant counterattacks. The losses inflicted on the enemy include up to 580 servicemen and several armored vehicles.
How about the Southern Group of Forces? What successes have they achieved?
The Southern Group has notably improved their tactical situation. We've engaged and inflicted losses on several Ukrainian brigades across multiple areas like Serebryanka and Seversk. The Ukrainian losses here amounted to up to 680 servicemen and a significant amount of hardware, including various artillery pieces.
What strategic value have the Central Forces brought to the operation?
The Central Forces have been particularly effective. They've occupied more advantageous positions and defeated several Ukrainian brigades. A notable operation repelled a counterattack by the Assault Brigade Lyat of the National Police, with the enemy's losses totaling 420 troops and various artillery units.
And what about the East and DNEPR regions?
In the East, our forces have solidified positions along the front line and dealt decisively with enemy brigades, repelling counterattacks and destroying significant military equipment. Similarly, in the Dnieper region, our operations have resulted in the loss of up to 75 Ukrainian servicemen and the destruction of two U.S.-made M777 howitzers.
There's been significant mention of air and missile strikes. Could you expand on that?
Our operational tactical aviation, UAVs, and missile troops have been extremely active, destroying vital Ukrainian military infrastructure, including airfields, helicopters, and missile systems. Notably, we've neutralized several HIMARS and Patriot missile systems, which has significantly degraded the enemy's long-range capabilities.
With such intense ongoing operations, how effective have your air defense systems been?
Our air defense systems have proven highly effective. Just recently, they shot down multiple guided bombs, HIMARS rockets, and unmanned aerial vehicles. This includes a successful defense against a group strike on critical infrastructure, showcasing our readiness and technical capability.
As we conclude, can you reflect on the strategic goals moving forward?
Moving forward, our strategic goals remain to degrade the enemy's combat capabilities, secure territorial gains, and ensure regional stability. We are committed to conducting these operations with precision to achieve a decisive and sustainable outcome.
As we wrap up, how long will the Ukrainian armed forces be in the border area and on the territory of the Kursk region?
The longer the Ukrainian armed forces are in the border area and on the territory of the Kursk region, the more difficult it is to organize not only logistics, but also cover. Yesterday's series of hits on the Patriot/Iris-T air defense system confirmed that aerial bombs and aviation in general continue to be the main problem of any ground operation, and effectively covering the ground from airstrikes is not only difficult, but the risk of suffering significant losses is becoming many times higher. The longer the operation lasts, the more resources are required, including for supplies and cover. At the same time, the number of Iskanders is not decreasing, and soon the Ukrainian armed forces cover forces may need protection themselves. Whether this problem can be solved is a big question. There is another observation that connects the losses in the SAM system and the operation that the Ukrainian armed forces began in the Kursk region. We will tell you interesting details very soon.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you for allowing me to address these issues. It's crucial for the world to recognize the magnitude and significance of our actions. In the latest 48-hour period, Israeli military attacks resulted in 69 deaths and 136 injuries, as reported by Gaza's health ministry. Israel has issued mass evacuation orders for northern and southern Gaza, including areas previously designated as safe zones in the south.